Tell them in the chat. The stream crashed. Tell them in the chat. Tell them to look for the new stream. New stream is up. Tell them to go to main channel page. Hey everyone, sorry about that. We're gonna pick up right where we left off. The game crashed because Telltale. You know, it happens. God damn, I'm getting so sick and tired of that shit. Ugh. It's like the third time it's happened when it's an issue with Telltale's games. They crash like that sometimes. They're glitchy. They're very glitchy.
Take over.
Anyways, at least we pick up not too far from where we left off, so. Oh, wait, no. I think it might have actually skipped forward. Or this is right where we left off, actually. Okay, so that's not too bad then.
Here we go. Here's crossed.
All right, let's do it then. But look on the bright side. Maybe it fixed the audio sync issue. So maybe there's that.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Jesus, over here.
I wish this didn't happen so often with Telltale games, but I don't feel completely bad because I've seen the popular Let's Players have their streams have issues and crash before too. And that's doing it from the computer. So.
It's just a little surprising, that's all. I'm just glad you didn't give up on us. Real glad.
I gave you my word.
Javi, look! It's Clem!
Gabe?
The thing I really hate about this
No, he's
is
fine.
that
He's
every
just
time
banged
it
up.
happens, every time a stream crashes like
Car
that,
got overrun with walkers and crashed.
people
I was barely
like
able to save Gabe.
What about David?
a lot of times the people that were watching the first one don't manage to find the second one for some reason, even though it's on the same channel.
I'm just glad you found Gabe in time. Thank you.
Thank you for saving Gabe. I don't know what I'd do if I lost him too.
Of course. When I got there, it looked like
Did
Gabe
you guys
had
tell
returned.
them in the previous
And that
chat
Gabe
that
had
to look out for the new
stop him.
stream?
Oh, God. Gabe. It's horrible.
Javi? My dad, he...
I know, buddy. He's gone.
No. He wanted me
All
to
right,
tell
cool.
you.
Thanks.
Take care of each other.
Where did you find them?
A little ways outside of town, not too far.
Yeah,
Can you
neither
take me
was
somewhere
I.
safe?
Funny how that works, right?
Sure.
Come on, Javi.
Well, this is about halfway
Where are
through
we
the
going?
episode.
The funeral.
It's kind of hard to fill you in on everything here because the stream crashed, you see, so I had to start up a new one to finish out. But, shit. Basically, but yeah, David took off with Gabe, and now Gabe is back, and I think David might be dead or gone.
Over here, Gabe. It's this way.
Oh, I don't know anything about a second channel, but... What I was saying is, I started streaming this earlier, and the stream just crashed recently, and I had to start a new stream, and that's what you're watching now. This is part 2 of The Walking Dead Episode 5, Season 3, Episode 5 live stream.
Oh my god.
If it had to choose any time to crash,
Poor
though,
David.
the perfect time would be about halfway through the episode.
Gabe. I
Talk
can't
about
imagine.
a brief intermission.
Yeah,
So, David's dead.
poor Gabe. He shouldn't have had to suffer that.
Yeah. He talked about this every day. What to do when he died. He was convinced it would happen in the field. Every day. As common as talking about the weather.
It's fucking morbid. God damn, David.
I used to hate
Well, thank you
talking
for
about
joining me. I really appreciate
but it
it.
seemed to soothe him. He'd talk about his military funeral the way that other people talked about retirement plans. He'd only change the subject if I promised I'd bury these. He didn't care about burying his body. As
We
far as
didn't
he was
see him
concerned,
die.
This was him.
It happened off screen after him and Gabe
Help
took
me
off.
dig. It doesn't have to be much.
Oh, well, I thought we were half over. I guess they just kind of rushed the ending then. Well, we'll see how it goes. The individual chapters in each episode aren't all the same length. They don't evenly measure out the
You
length
should
of 6
probably say
chapters
something.
throughout the episode. One chapter could be like
That's
5
what
minutes,
you
and one
do.
could be like 15.
Usually.
When you see Pa, you tell him I said hi. And then I'm sorry for not paying you back that $10. You want to say something?
I mean, that is your ex-husband. No? Okay, yeah.
Let's go.
No, I got a better idea. Let's stay here and bang on top of his grave. Nope, that would be morbid and messed up. Okay, anyways, though. They finished off the Kenny plotline in Season 2, I think. Oh, it's been 3 days now, has it? Well, that's because David was kind of an asshole. Nobody really liked him. I mean, they're gonna be sad about it anyways.
It was his own
Hello,
fault.
Kira.
If you regret helping me, if you're feeling
Thank you
any
for
guilt,
joining us.
bury it. I mean it. Don't let it eat you up inside.
This is
We
the
need to
most
move
amount
on.
of, like, randoms or, like, newcomers
Move
I've ever
forward.
seen in one of my live streams before.
We
It's a
do.
good feeling.
And we will.
The bro code is a made-up masculinity thing. There are no rules in the
Usually the
apocalypse.
quiet
And
scares me.
besides, at the end of the day,
What
it was
about
really
now?
more her choice
There's a
than anything.
lot of work to be done. The herd could come back. Still, though, I feel more calm here than I ever did in an old van on streets.
And
with
didn't
no
you try to
streetlights.
defend Shane in the
We earned
TV
this,
show?
honey.
He did the same shit.
We earned feeling calm in the quiet. Let's start a family. You and me. A fresh start.
Babies in the
What do you
apocalypse?
say? I think it'd be good for us.
I never wanted children. I loved Gabe and Mariana, but that's because I had to. Not because I wanted to.
Well, don't say it like that. That just makes you sound bad.
I understand. Maybe you'll change your mind someday.
Yeah, if they find a cure.
Don't worry. I'll stick around. be up there before we know it.
Better do something worthwhile in the meantime.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you could do that. YouTube's getting more like Twitch now. Thank you so much, Nikki. Yeah, but... And I don't like Rick either, really, but... Him and his Rick-tatorships, you see. But the man, we have to get used to the man. He's wearing plot armor. He's the main character of the goddamn show.
Heading out?
Yes, indeed. We came here to put an end to the raiding. Looks like that's been done. Glad we got it settled. Gotta move on.
I like you,
I gotta
Jesus.
admit, man, you're a fucking badass.
Yeah.
You're a real charmer. You know that?
Oh, well, don't make it weird, bro.
Are you really sure you don't want to stay? There's room.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
And you haven't seen the other episodes, but they thought David was dead earlier in this story, too.
I was worried about you, Javi.
Before, it was just...
about who you are inside.
Him and Kate and the two kids in the beginning. That was it.
That goes a long way for me. Second chances are in short supply these days. That's what this place can be, if you let it. Trust me, though. Life within walls is a hell of a lot different than life on the road. Don't take shortcuts like Joan. You gotta do the right thing. Always. Good days, and especially bad.
Absolutely. The right thing. No matter what.
Good to hear. I read people pretty well.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Little gift of mine.
Nice.
You're a capable guy, Javi. Change is in the air here. You
think,
can lead that change.
Honestly,
and I think you should.
The only celebrity I've ever got to meet...
God knows this town could use it.
The only celebrity I've ever met is
Lead this
the guy who voiced Lionel in the Thundercats.
Richmond's in much better hands than it was.
Hey, Jesus?
Hey, Gabe.
Thanks for...
Well, and the guy who created the oblongs,
not letting me get killed,
if that counts.
And for coming back to help us.
Yeah. Thanks for that, man.
Hello, Game God 57. Thank you for joining us for the second live stream of this episode, since my first one got all kerfuffled. Yeah, his sword, Jesus' sword and armor do look pretty badass. That's some good stuff.
Don't remind me. I'm not gonna say thank you for keeping me alive, but I'm gonna try and find something out there that might make me say thank you. Someday.
So where's AJ?
Oblongs, Adult Swim doesn't play it much anymore.
Tell me. Where?
We saved your life. We saved your city. You owe us info. Where's AJ?
Oh.
So polite.
That's awesome. Justin Rolian.
He's in the Carroll Ranch.
If you get to meet him, that's crazy.
That's where we left him, at least.
You know what's funny is he not only created that show and plays Rick and Morty, but he's also the voice of Lemon Grab on Adventure Time.
You're out of here too, huh?
And in my opinion, I think Adventure Time and Rick and Morty have a lot of similarities.
I've waited so long. But could you do me one last favor before I leave?
Oh, that would be awesome. Who was it? Somebody just told me. Oh, yeah. It's related to this, actually, The Walking Dead. Ryan, blue-haired Ryan, you guys have seen him in my videos, Ryan Bodash, has a friend who worked at a convention
That's nice of you.
and got an autographed signature from the guy who plays Jesus, but she had him autograph it to Ryan, so she got a personalized autograph for Ryan by the guy who plays Jesus.
I've gotten used
so
to
that's
having
cool.
him around. At least to have someone to talk to, even if he is a total dork.
Not that he said anything to me in particular, but
also,
you know the guy
do you see this like little callback thingy that you're doing here? How he's cutting her hair, like Lee did when she was a lot younger in the very beginning to teach her about the walkers grabbing your hair thing. This just makes me nostalgic, man.
I have to see AJ, Javi. I have to see that he's okay.
I agree.
Do you think he remembers me? At least a little? Maybe?
So long as he's safe, who cares what he remembers?
Well...
Yeah, I guess so.
Just have
Everyone
it signed
told us
to
he
my...
was better off.
Justin.
After everything that's happened,
so.
I'm starting to think they're right. I don't know if I was a good mom or not. I can't stop thinking about it. I really wish I could.
It's not about good or not good.
Oversoul is an
You
internet
kept him alive.
persona.
You did your job.
Until someone else.
Hello,
had to do it
Javier.
for me.
What's the what's with the question mark? What can I help you with? What
told
are
me
you
you
confused
used to
about?
play baseball.
I did. I loved it.
Also,
told me you
nice
fucked it all up, too.
avatar. Is that Joel from The Last of Us? I can't tell.
Sure did.
Maybe.
Well, you survived.
Or is that this guy
I had
right
to.
here?
But you loved it.
Looks kind of like him.
How do you survive that? How? If you really loved it, how?
You get back out there and find something better.
There may not be something better out there.
You won't know until you step outside.
Okay, that's what I thought. Speaking of The Last of Us,
All done.
do you think we'll see any more The Last of Us
Well,
2
how's
news
it
at
look?
PlayStation's E3 conference this year? And
You know
speaking
what?
of E3, who's excited
Oh,
for
crap, yeah.
E3 this year? We have Microsoft, EA, Bethesda, Ubisoft, Sony, Nintendo,
this
and
team.
PC are all having press
dad ever teach you about
conferences. What do you
baseball?
think we'll hear? What do you think we'll see
No,
here?
not really.
What are you looking forward to
When
potentially?
you come back,
I'm hoping for some
I'll
Kingdom
tell you
Hearts
all about
3
it.
news at PlayStation's press conference.
It's a deal.
The Last of Us 2. Some more VR games. I'd really like some more
If
VR games.
I bring AJ back with me, will you teach him too?
Yeah.
you bet. He belongs with you, Clementine. Bring him back.
You know what's funny about Javier jumping out of the game and into my chat here is that the first time I live streamed this game, Negan from the TV show was watching and commenting as I played. Yeah, I wasn't paying that much attention. Like, for some reason I keep forgetting this dude's name. I don't know why. I think it's because they throw like a million characters at you in this season. It's like the same problem I have with Game of Thrones. I can't keep up or get invested in anyone long enough to really care that much about them because they throw like 50 of them at you at once, and it's like, slow down, okay? I gotta get time to get used to Joe over there before I get used, you know. Well, that's not, I mean, I was expecting some kind of, oh, by the way, that would be my 47th platinum trophy now. But anyways, so my experience with David was heartfelt. Okay. You accepted David's hand after he punched you in the night. You supported David's plan to make a house, gave the bro. Okay, cool. Oh, there you are, Dylan. Dylan, you never answered my question earlier about which was more ready, Kingdom Hearts or Resident Evil 7 as far as the songs. Like, if we were to start working on one of the music videos here soon, which one do you think we'd be ready to go with? Because I want to give the people something, man, and I'm ready to, I got the editing itch. I'm ready to make another one. It's time. I really want to do Resident Evil 7, but I still have to record gameplay for it, so we're not quite ready for that yet. But... Anyways, let me look at the next stat. Okay, that's what I thought. Cool, cool. I'm gonna listen to that one a few times then to get it.